One of the real benefits of OneNote is its ability to be used on a tablet or on a phone, and its ability to handle a stylus or a pen, and you can draw and ink easy in OneNote. So let me show you what you can do. On the Draw tab in the ribbon, for example, we've got a number of buttons with regards to inking and drawing. First of all, under the Activities section in this notebook, I've created a page called Best Pinked Out. And I've decided that these are the categories for prizes. That is, first and second and third place for Best Pinked Out car, first, second and third prize for Best Pinked Out girl, first, second, third prize for Best Pinked Out boy, woman and man. And then on the right hand side in another container, I've created a list of the gifts that we've been given by various sponsors that we can give out as prizes. Now, I'd like to first of all show you that when you click anywhere on a page, you naturally start typing, and you pretty much know that. And that's because the Type button is chosen on the Draw tab in the ribbon. But what you may not know is about the Lasso. If I click the Lasso Select, I can now drag, keeping the button down, drag, drag, drag to various points and lasso. So for example, I could drag out, down, around, and capture everything on this page. So there is this lasso option if you would like to drag around and select certain things. And then to turn the lasso off, you'd simply go back to the Type button. Now, how the panning hand works is if you've got a large page and you want to pan around. So for example, I'll click panning hand, and as I drag my mouse, which looks like a hand, I'm now dragging, and as I click my mouse down, you can see the hand turns into a fist, and I'm dragging to the right, and I'm dragging up, and I'm dragging down, and I'm dragging around, and that's called panning. So you'll either use it or you won't. So there's panning, there's lassoing, and I'm going back to Type. Now let me show you some of the draw tools. Here you can see a variety of pens of different thickness. This is a red pen, 0.35 of a millimeter. And this is a green pen, which is 0.5 of a millimeter. Different colors and different thicknesses, and even to the right here you've actually got more highlighters than actual pens. And if I was to click the More button, there's even more than what's immediately meets the eye sort of thing. Also, you can see some of the common ones I've used, and also pen mode shows me I can create drawings only, create handwriting only, and I can even use my pen as a pointer if I wish to. If this collection of color or gallery of color also isn't sufficient, you also have a color and a thickness button where you can choose the thickness of your pen and the color, or the thickness of your highlighter and the color. So really it's a matter of having a play. So I'll just go cancel out of here. Now I want to use my pen to connect the gifts or prizes we have to the various categories. Now if you've got a stylus on a phone or on a tablet, it's much easier to draw than it is with a mouse. But it is possible with the mouse, and I want to show you with the mouse, but it's not nearly as eloquent. So I'm actually going to, first of all, get myself a little bit of a thick pen here. I might go for a pink one, and I just want to circle this group here. And then I'll get a different color, and I'll circle this group here. So that's a really thick pen. Now, as far as erasing goes, I need to show you how to do that. Here's your eraser button, and when you hit the drop down, you've got different size erasers, and you've even got a stroke. Now, a stroke eraser will quickly wipe out large areas, which is quite good. So I might go for a stroke eraser, and then I'll just drag over the green, and boom, it's all gone. Whereas if I go for something like a small eraser, I can be dragging for quite some time, but it's good when you just want to get rid of a bit of a drawing. But if I want to get into a larger eraser, it becomes easier to erase larger passages. So you'll choose, and then I'll just go back to stroke and just click and drag, and boom, it's gone. So let me just put some color back on here again. So I'm just going to draw that back on again. So that was just showing you how the eraser worked. I'll do that, and I'll repeat doing this. So these are my two different groups. Now what I want to do is choose a pen, and I'll start with a pink pen. And I'm going to grab the girls. Now the girls, the first prize girl, I will like to see them get lollies. So I'm just drawing an arrow to the lollies. Now the first prize boy, I'd also like to see them get lollies. The second prize may be movie tickets. And maybe the third prize a t-shirt. So that's the girl sorted. Now I'm going to change my pen colour maybe to red. The first prize for the car, we could give them a petrol voucher. So I'll draw an arrow down to here. The second prize might be a car cleaning kit. And the third prize, let me go all the way around here, might be a car service voucher. With regards to the boys, I'll choose a different colour again, maybe a blue. The second prize for the boy might be a cap. And the third prize for the boy might be movie tickets as well. The ladies, I will change my pen colour to maybe green. Woman's first prize may be a bottle of wine. Second prize, some engraved glasses. And maybe a gift basket for the third prize. The men, first prize men might be a bottle of wine also. Second prize engraved tumblers. And also third prize might be a magazine subscription. Which leaves me with two spare prizes, which I might make this a spot prize. So let me just indicate that with a purple pen. This will be a spot prize. And this will be a spot prize. Alright, so you've got various pens and various highlighters and various colours. Now sometimes when you actually write with a stylus, and I have to say with a mouse it's probably not going to be very successful, but I could actually lasso that text that I've actually drawn and see if I can convert that ink to text. So let's grab the lasso select button. Let's drag around what I've just written there. And so then I'll choose this button, ink to text. And it hasn't worked. So you'll have varying success with that. You'll probably have more success with a stylus than you will with your mouse. And there's a few little tricks in your notes with regards to trying to improve your chances of converting ink to text. Now the other thing you can do is you can insert shapes. So we've got some shapes here. And I can easily insert arrows, straight arrows, right-angled arrows, two-headed arrows if I felt that this was getting just a little too messy, and that probably would have been a good thing to do. But I can also insert rectangles, circles, and so on. If I just click a shape, just to give you a demo, and just drag, that is how you create a shape. And if I was to drag an oval over the top of it, I've just created a second shape. I should be able to choose a color and OK, and be able to choose a pen or a highlighter, and I can even fill that circle in, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, I can click my type option, I can click a particular shape, and I've got a delete option as well, so I can delete it. And I can also rotate things if I wish to. You can rotate them certain degrees, or you can actually flip them. So very handy, the draw tab in the ribbon.